Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, welcome to Robert Sports Show. I'm your host, Robert. Alright, as you've watched Robert Sports Show throughout the season, when there's big things that happen and do an immediate reaction to it, can get my opinion out there, live. This is kind of it. I'm a little bit behind on the race today. Yeah, all the rain and stuff, live. So, lap 186. Denny Hamlin and my boy, Chase Elliott. Before we get into what happened, I want to make one statement. Mr. H. People who live in glass houses shouldn't throw stones. So let's take a look at what happened at lap 186 at Charlotte Motor Speedway during the Coca-Cola 600. Let's take a look. If I'm not mistaken, that car turned left. As you can see, there's fire comes out of the exhaust of the 11 car. So that means Denny backed out of it. And if you listen to the in-car camera, he pedaled it a little bit, got loose, went up the track, pushed, Chase Elliott into the wall. That looked very suspicious, like something that happened at Kansas. I can't put my finger on that one. It was one of the Hinder cars. That's right, Kyle Larson and Ross Chastain. Or was it Darlington? I don't know. One of the two races. The fact that Elliott looks like he turned left. SMT data will tell us for sure. But let's take a look at something else that happened recently and see what you think of that. So what we're looking at here is Las Vegas Motor Speedway, ironically a 1.5-mile track from 1 year ago. There's a Hendrick car, the 5 car. Let's take a look at something here. It's going to be for a minute for the replay. So what we're going to look at, see if I can rewind it here. Here we go. Let's go back to the beginning of it. Okay. So we're going to look at the 5 car, put the 23 in the wall, the 23 turned left and retaliated. Okay, so we know that was a 1 race suspension. So got put in the wall. So let's take another look at that one. So see, runs him high, runs him in the wall, they make contact, he turns him. That equals a 1 race suspension. So let's take a look at today's. Now this is what just happened here. So this is 3 laps before. Alright, so they're going to show the replay here in just a second. So we have the 11 on the inside, the 9 on the outside. So the 11 runs the 9 into the wall, straight, left turn. And right there on the back impact is where I think the toe link got bent. I'm one that will always say, well, you know what, there's no 2 accidents the same. No, those 2 aren't exactly the same, no. We're on a 1.5-mile track. We are in the middle of the front stretch. Are coming out of 4 out of the front stretch. They get ran high, get put in the wall, they make a left turn. Now, if you look at that car, I want to see SMT data, I want to hear SMT data about it, but Denny even says later it looks intentional. There's some chatter on the radio about payback. Even the club lawyer in the booth said it looks intentional. it looks like a duck, quacks like a duck, it's a duck. If NASCAR wants to be consistent, I know a lot of people say they're not consistent. To me, this needs to be a 1 race suspension. Plain and simple. Because of the fact he turned left. Now, if he was in the gas, SMT data will tell us that. Now, if he was not in the gas, and he did physically turn left, that's a different story. But if those two things happened, I'm sorry, it's 1 race suspension. The precedent was set last year with Bubba Wallace. We need to do the same thing here. There is boys have at it, and then there's this. What Denny did to Ross Chastain at Richmond, I think it was, he says he let go of the steering wheel and he was going back with him. NASCAR fighting him for that. This is too intentional. Again, we just came off of Rick Hendrick whining and crying. Cliff Daniels whining and crying to Chevrolet. You got to do something. You got to do something. When your boy just turned into somebody. It's your golden boy too. It's not even just one of the boys. It's your golden boy did this. That's got to be a suspension. Again, Mr. H. People who live in glass houses shouldn't throw stones because this is what happens. Thanks for watching the Robert Sports Show. That's my reaction to Denny Hamlin, Chase Elliott. As always, don't just have a great day. Have a spiffy day. Robert Sports Show, your YouTube leader in sports channel content.